Good afternoon and welcome once again to the Mayor's Press Conference, weekly press conference. Today is Wednesday, May 3rd. It is about 2:06 in the afternoon and it's pleasant outside. A little cloudy. I see the sun peeking through a little bit, but today's high is supposed to be 61 degrees, probably hovering around there right now, with a low of 48, 68 tomorrow, and a low of 56. Then we're going to start seeing things drop off just a little bit. Friday, high of 60, low of 42. And then into Saturday, a high of 53 and a low of 39. And a low of 37 on Sunday, a high of 59. So again, a little ups and downs, no freeze warnings or anything like that for everyone who's got flowers and vegetables out growing. But just to give you an update on the weather forecast. Not too bad, kind of our traditional springtime temperatures. First off, I want to start with some water discoloration in parts of the city, mostly in the northern sector of the city. The city was looking at doing inspections on the Highland Park Reservoir area. So the Engineering and Public Works announces that Athens public water system users may experience some discoloration over the next several days. Removal of some sediment within the Highland Park Reservoir. This is pretty normal with clean, but all apologizes for this discoloration. But again, I can't stress this enough that the water is chlorinated and it is safe for drinking. As I've mentioned this in past press conferences, that we're well within orange barrel season of road construction and repairs throughout the city. ODOT has a PSA for everyone, and that is that the East State Street westbound entrance ramp, actually the US 33 westbound entrance ramp at East State Street is closed for the concrete pavement installation. They anticipate this taking place, well, it started now, but it's going to be working on through May 15th. May 15th, they're hoping that they'll have that project completed. The detours for this is to travel east on East State Street and take ramp 50 westbound, and then take that ramp, or take the ramp for US 33 to get around this particular closing. The West Union Street Improvement Project, which is barreling along, and I encourage people who have not been in the uptown area to look at the sidewalk, in particular the sidewalk as it extends from Follett's Bookstore down to, I believe it's Uptown Dogs or close to Honey, which is another retail shop on the south side of West Union in between Court and Congress. That section has been completed. The construction, as has been mentioned before, is a rolling construction site. So the contractor, which is DV Weber, has moved now the construction site to the west end of the south side of that street, and have actually begun doing some of the work down on that end. But the east end of the south side of the street is by and large completed. Lamp posts were put up today, and it looks rather nice. So I encourage people to come down and look at it. Again, this is anticipated to be completed by the end of May for the south side of the street, and then it'll transition over to the north side of the street and continue onwards. Columbia Bike Path Spur, there's going to be some tree planting taking place down there. So just be cognizant of that. We want to give special thanks to ACENET, the Appalachian Center for Economic Development, for providing an easement of the bike path and donating tree plantings along the Columbus Bike Path Spur. So some tree planting that's going on in that area. The other big construction project in the city is the McKinley Avenue, Stimson Avenue roundabout, which is project 302. Again, this is a two-phase project, phase 1A and 1B. Phase 1A is the Stimson Roundabout project. That is underway as we speak, where this will be the construction of the roundabout on Stimson Avenue and the proposed McKinley Avenue intersection. So again, that has started early May. That's to wrap up mid-July for phase 1A. And during that time, Stimson Avenue is going to be closed. Again, we're trying to get this out as often and as frequent as we can so that people are aware of what to do and what the site is. But during that time, Stimson Avenue is going to be closed between McKinley Avenue and Rock Riffle Road. Detours are in place that will help guide people around this construction site. The Phase 1B, which is the McKinley Avenue extension portion of this, is again going to start early May, but construction will go through early August, so slightly longer for that. At that time, McKinley Avenue is going to be closed, and access to the parking at the River Park Towers, I believe, an area, or Mill Street Village, rather, is going to be, you'll have access to that parking lot. It's going to be through the Rusk College of Engineering and Technology Center. That parking will be maintained. So there is parking access down there, but a lot of work going on in that area. Citywide crack seal is going to be starting rather soon, where we go along and add tar to and a sealant to a lot of the cracks in the city. I'll list them really quick. The crack seal program this year is going to affect Columbus Road, North Lancaster Street, West Carpenter Street, South Congress Street, Woodward Street, Fairview Avenue, North Schaefer Street, Hanlon Avenue, Miller Street, Courier Street, Granville Avenue, Raymond Drive, and Grosvenor Street. So keep that in mind, that there's an awful lot of that of crack sealing going on. If you have any questions about any of these projects, feel free to contact Engineering and Public Works at 593-7636. Once again, a reminder about Household Hazardous Waste Day, which is going to be May 13th. There is an opportunity for people to come down to the community center and drop off a number of things that are rather hard to get rid of because of a sundry of reasons, flammability, toxicity, whatever. Some of the things, flammables, oil-based paints, lighter fluid, turpentine, things of that nature, reactive materials or corrosives. For the reactives, cyanide, pool chlorine, fertilizers can be dropped off. For the corrosives, battery acids, caustics, drain cleaner, things of that nature can be brought down. Some toxics, bleach, ammonia, weed killer, antifreeze, e-waste, computers, monitors, household batteries, fluorescent lights, cell phones, oil-based and latex paints, tires as well. Any tires on a 17-inch rim or less can be brought down. Do not bring the wheel, bring the tire instead. No more than 6 5-gallon containers per vehicle can be dropped off. And please don't mix your materials. Things that are not acceptable, that we're not taking in, ammunition, regular trash, asbestos, school and business supplies or residue, prescription medications or syringes, propane cylinders over 20 pounds, things of that nature. So those aren't acceptable. If you have any questions about household hazardous waste, please reach out to Ron Lucas, Deputy Service Safety Director. He can be reached at 592-3304. A number of things going on when it comes to Arts, Parks, and Recreation. The 2017 Adult Co-Rec Softball registration begins May 8th. The fee is $350 per team. If you have any questions regarding signing up for your team for that, you can reach out to Erin Helms at Arts, Parks, and Recreation. She can be reached at 592-3325 or at ehelms@ci.athens.oh.us. There's a league limit of 16 teams, so if you're thinking about playing and getting your team together, hustle on down to do that. The season's going to start June 13th. Youth T-ball and coach pitch Baseball. Reservations are going on now until May 22nd. The fee for this is $35 per child. These are kids ages 5 to 9. The season starts June 12th. T-ball plays Mondays and Wednesdays, and the coach pitch plays on Tuesdays and Thursdays. All the games are going to be played at the West State Street ball fields. So again, run on down and sign your child up for the T-ball or coach pitch. Laramie Project, this is going on in Arts West, May 3rd. So today, the Athens High School, along with the ABC Players, is staging a reading of the Laramie Project. It's at 7:30 this evening. So again, I encourage you to come on down for this particular production if you're interested. This is a one-time performance and will not be repeated. No admissions for this, but a $10 contribution is suggested to help defray the cost of the production. Calliope Feminist Choir Concert, also going on at Arts West. This is May 6th. This will be at 7:30 p.m. or Sunday, May 7th at 4:30 p.m. A reception to follow each concert. Special guests include Laura Nadeau and Otis Cochran. General admission tickets range on a sliding scale from $10 to $30. Limited income tickets are available for $2 to $10. Tickets can be purchased at the pharmacy, the Blue Eagle Music, but also from Calliope members. So come check that out. Swim lesson registration is coming up beginning May 8th. Each lesson is 2 weeks long. The first one begins June 5th. The cost is $35 in addition to the lessons, a junior lifeguard. Our junior lifeguarding classes are going to be offered this summer for anyone who's 14 to 17 years of age. The cost for that is $45. So please contact the community center at 592-3325 and enroll in either the swimming lessons or the junior lifeguarding classes. A couple of commission meetings coming up that I want to alert everybody to. The Athens City Planning Commission is meeting tomorrow from 12 to 1:30 here in council chambers, again open to the public. And then the Athens Historic Preservation Commission is meeting May 8th, and that is 5:30 to 7 p.m. in the front conference room of the city building. And finally, I just want to wrap up with just one more reminder with all the construction zones throughout the city, the West Union, the McKinley, Stimson Avenue, as well as the East State Street, and more importantly, the 33 corridor between Columbus Road and East State Street. Just drive careful. There's workers out there working. You're going to see variable speed limit signs that are up. Typically during construction, you're seeing to the west of the East State Street ramp where the work is going on, that those signs change to 45 miles an hour as opposed to the typical 55 miles an hour, so be careful. A lot of workers out there, they're doing a great job, they're working hard. We certainly don't want any conflicts within that area, so just be alert. Be alert to everyone who's out trying to make our environment, our driving environment, a better, safer, and more attractive space. That's all I have for today. I don't have anybody from the press here, so I just want to wish everyone a wonderful rest of the week and a great weekend, and hopefully you'll tune in next Wednesday for another edition of Mayor's Press Conference. Take care.